Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last season's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Horned Frogs offense will get the first swing today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage, just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The receiver makes the catch. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
They'll hand it off. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Catch hauled in here over the middle, and that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Here's the second down play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Important second down play coming up. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be third down. Dropping back. It's Fox. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Horned Frogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, TCU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So Penn State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Gets the first and still running. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Boy, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Fox. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
He pulls in the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down in what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now they'll run it on the draw. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go.
Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. And the Horned Frogs getting set on first and 10. Scanning the field. It's Fox. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
4th down, look at a throw for it. He's got it, and no for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Handoff in a single back formation. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Caught. Completion. Here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Catch made on the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Fox. He escapes the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Takes the handoff. It's Willis. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
The Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They look to throw it here on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here he comes now from the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Fox. Moves out of the pocket. He breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. Pause and play here as the offense takes a timeout. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Field goal is good, and they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Caught behind the line. It's Willis. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And he's got it again. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? And the Horned Frogs will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. He's got the first and still going. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Now test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Tailback takes the handoff again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here. So
trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. Back to pass. It's Fox. The receiver grabs it. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He keeps it on a design run. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Willis. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
All right, now what are you going to do here? You have enough confidence in your offense to punch it in from the 1? These are the kind of scenarios you practice over and over during the week. This head coach has got a big decision here to make.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Fox. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Catch made on the left side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Horned Frogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Now it's second down here. Ball handed off. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Inside the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff heading left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
It's complete on the crossing route. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Leaning on the run game here late. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He shreds the tackle. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
The turn begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Nice throw, caught for a completion. You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country.
The pass is intercepted. He could go. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's bringing it back. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And now the running backs got it again.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Makes a nice move there. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. On third down, it's a handoff. The Horned Frogs offense is on the move now. First down here for this offense.
Love to see this with the lead late in the game. In the postseason, you got to trust your offensive line in your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.